Corinthians 3, 16 and 17. Don't you know that you are the temple of God and that the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, dwells in y'all? Right? Isn't that important? Don't you know that you are the temple of God and the Holy Spirit dwells in you all? And then Paul says this, if anybody destroys the temple, now keep in mind, the temple in Jerusalem is still standing at that time, right? And if anybody destroys the temple, God will destroy that person. Now, what is Paul saying that in light of? And when you look at what Paul and the point that he is making in 1 Corinthians, and particularly the first 4 chapters, he's talking about this factionalism that's rising up and how certain parts of the Kehillah, they're in Corinth, is rising up, and he says, he really pulls out 2 things specifically. They're in chapter 3, jealousy and strife. Jealousy and strife, which harbingers resentment, bitterness, and all these things. Lashon hara, gossip, saying bad things about other people in the congregation, and all of this. And so when he talks about the person that destroys the temple of God, what's he talking about there amongst the people of God? He's talking about the person who brings division. The person who divides the Kehillah. And last week we talked about a lot of the things that we can become divided on, specifically in the Messianic Jewish movement. We don't know if it was specifically just something doctrinal. We do know that it's something that's tied to the apostles. We know that it's tied to, we have one group, we have the Pauline group, we have the Apollos group, and we have the Peter group, and we have the Messiah group, and these different groups, right? And